So when I first heard about this, I was saying to myself, you gotta be kidding. This has gotta be a joke. I mean, this is not true. And I thought she was trolling a little bit. But when I saw the video and I went to her Instagram page, sure enough, it is breaking news. Breaking news. This just came down the news wire. But LisaRaye has joined OnlyFans. Yes, LisaRaye, the actress that was in the Players Club. Me personally, I don't think LisaRaye really capitalized off the Players Club. She's been in several other movies and television shows and things of that nature. But to me, her biggest role is from Players Club. And, she has dabbled in and out of the public spotlight. One time she was married to a king that owned an island, and that fell through. And she's been trying to make her way, attempting to get back into the entertainment field. And she's been in a couple of projects. One, she was on this television show that was like 3 or 4 years ago. And it was her, Stacey Dash, and Chili. And that's a lovely combination because you got three diva women under one roof. And that project kiboshed, okay? And she's been in and out. I think she's doing commentary for VH1 Soul, BET Soul, something like that. Something that's primarily broadcast through YouTube, and that's struggling at best. It's like a talk show, like the Chew or the Talk or those other women talk shows. And she's been in and out of that, and that's not working to her advantage. So LisaRaye is joining OnlyFans. And she's not the only entertainer celebrity that's doing OnlyFans. A lot of reality celebrities, if you want to call these guys celebrities, I call them influencers. They're doing OnlyFans. You got models, Instagram models that are doing OnlyFans. You got rappers doing OnlyFans, male and female. Yeah. So you got a lot of these people doing OnlyFans. And a reason why a lot of these people are pushing through OnlyFans is twofold, okay? And the first thing I want to talk about is how do they get there, all right? And due to COVID-19, a lot of these B-list, C-list entertainers, celebrities, social media influencers, they would mainly get the majority of their money, their revenue, by booking, by doing appearances like at clubs, restaurants, book reviews, things of that nature, promotions on their Instagram page. That's how they'll get their revenue. And due to COVID-19, a lot of those avenues are closed, okay? Real quick point, like it's even affecting the movie entertainment field, okay? Remember, AMC, they had to suspend operations yet again due to this COVID-19 pandemic, and they're struggling to they're struggling to keep the doors opening. Hell, but even before COVID-19, they were struggling, but they still kept the doors open. They're making some revenue. Now they're not making any revenue. And if we get over this COVID-19, I don't think movie theaters such as AMC movie theaters are going to come back. That's how bad and dire straight the movie theater business is. Okay, this is a sell. This is a time to sell and get out of that biz. Okay, and a lot of studios and channels and even actors are pushing streaming as the next evolution as far as making movies, okay? Promoting your movies, selling your product, selling your IP, your television show, whatever, okay? Streaming is the way to go instead of trying to gather everyone into a movie theater, okay? And that's what a lot of these B-list, C-list, D-list celebrities, a lot of that revenue when they was doing club appearances and restaurants, you can't do that no more due to COVID-19. So LisaRaye decided to join OnlyFans from that perspective, okay? And the second reason why I feel like LisaRaye is doing OnlyFans. Not only because it's extra revenue for her, but she's beginning to see that a lot of these actresses that she feels that's beneath her. And when I say beneath her, she look at it as, I have achieved a lot more than these other actresses that's dabbling into this OnlyFans, and they're making buku types of money. Okay, and wow, if I do an OnlyFans, I should make even more money. Okay, and I'm not talking about the Cardi B's or anything like that. I'm talking about like people Instagram models, video models, actresses, and she's looking at those and going like, wow, if they're making that type of bank, I should make even more bank. Now, there was a woman, and I can't think of the lady's name, and she was married to a pastor, and she joined OnlyFans. And I remember she did a podcast or a radio interview, and she said she clears like $20,000 a month, and she was like in her 60s. Okay, she was very heavy chested. Okay, and she said she was banking like $20,000 a month. Okay. And, when you check out what a lot of these actresses are, making revenue wise on OnlyFans, it's only, you knew this point was going to come. I mean, Amber Rose is doing OnlyFans. Black China recently did OnlyFans. Now, I don't know how much money Black China makes or Amber Rose make, but, when LisaRaye sees all of this, all these actresses, and she feels like she have achieved a lot more than these actresses and these influencers, these models, and they're making more money than her. They're making more money than LisaRaye. They're getting more traction. They're getting more attention than LisaRaye, and LisaRaye is still trying to push the talk show, the blog type of thing. And that's why you've been hearing a lot of stories trickling in from LisaRaye, talking about her past relationships, her relationship with the brat, they're related to one another. She's talking about Stacey Dash. The last, thing she talked about was Jada Pinkett Smith being involved with a younger guy while she was married. And she was getting a lot of traction for that, a lot of attention for that. But when everybody moved on to the next hot thing, everyone stopped talking about LisaRaye. So this OnlyFans is going to do two things for LisaRaye. It's going to give her another form of revenue, all right? And it's going to promote her and advertise her, to let people know that she's still here, all right? Now, let's talk about OnlyFans for a second. OnlyFans, the original concept of OnlyFans were, providers, content providers. And OnlyFans is not the OnlyFans that you see today. Back then, that OnlyFans, people were, like if you made an OnlyFans account and if people wanted to see you do or eat or say or do weird things, they will pay to do it. Okay. And it was nothing sexual about it. And I feel like, as the years went along with OnlyFans, OnlyFans started going into other avenues, such as former adult actors and actresses using OnlyFans as revenue. All right. And they was really, gravitating to OnlyFans. Now, with this COVID-19, now you got people in other fields doing OnlyFans. All right. You got actresses doing OnlyFans. You got the reality shows, former and current stars of those shows doing OnlyFans. Okay. Because, and A and B list, actors and actresses doing OnlyFans. Bella Thorne did OnlyFans. Now, I know a lot of people are going to pay to LisaRaye's OnlyFans, and they're going to expect to see and hear things from her OnlyFans that you don't get from Instagram. And a lot of these, and I think it's going to be twofold a type of individuals in these two different types of categories. You got You got the ones that want to see her do nude or sexual things on OnlyFans. And then you got her hardcore fans that's going to support her no matter what. All right. And I feel like the people that want to see her do sexual type content, and then they realize after a month in, she doesn't do anything for, as far as doing nudity and stuff like that, they're probably going to bounce out after a couple of months. They're going to give her a few months to see if she's going to show something. Now, she teased that she's going to do stuff like that on a couple of videos she did on social media, but she didn't confirm that she was going to do that, which tells me that she's probably going to post videos and pictures maybe in her swimsuit, or posed in a certain way where you can see a little cleavage, or whatever, or camel, whatever, but you're not going to see it exposed, or her being naked or anything. Okay. And I think a lot of people, the first month, is going to buy into it, and then when they realize that that's not the type of content that she's doing, then they're going to unsubscribe and go someplace else. And her hardcore fans are going to continue to support it no matter what. Now, when I looked at her OnlyFans account, it's like $20 a month, okay? But then they come in these tiers, okay? So the $20 a month just actually get you the account open. Okay, so you actually go in, you can comment, you'll see a couple of videos and pics. But if you want that explicit content, and like I said, when I mean explicit, it doesn't have to be nudity, but there's like different stages and different brackets that you can pick. You won't be able to see everything. So then it'll allow you to buy other content that she has, but you don't know what that content is. All right. All you can go by is what she writes in the comment section. And that's where a lot of people get trapped on OnlyFans. Okay. I remember when Ruby Rose did OnlyFans and she was making major bank, people thought that they was going to see everything, but they didn't get to, she wasn't going to do any type of content like that. Okay. So that's where a lot of guys are going to get trapped in, and you want to call them thirst traps. They're gonna go in it for the first month, and then when they realize they're not getting what they want, they're gonna unsubscribe, and her hardcore fans are going to continue to support the content. But as it goes on, and with OnlyFans, you're only hot until the next person wants to do OnlyFans. You're only hot until the next one. All right. So I think she's going to make some income in the short term. She's going to make a lot of bank short term. But then as it goes on, I don't think, she's going to still post content there, but she's not going to be making near as the money that she was making when she first started. Because, you got all eyeballs looking at your content, but you're only hot until the next celebrity wants to do OnlyFans. Okay. So, as far as the perspective of she's too old to do it, and I'm like this, you're never too old to do anything. All right. There's no age requirement to start. I mean, there's no age cutoff on being on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Okay. It doesn't say from 19 to 35. And if you're over 35, you can't use none of those social media apps. Okay. That's not how these applications work. Okay. And the same goes for OnlyFans. You got to be old enough to check out the content that's on OnlyFans. That's the only requirement. But once you're old enough to check out the OnlyFans account, you can even make an OnlyFans account. All right. So, as far as her, okay, she's a grandmama. She's like 54. So the people that try to shame her, oh, you're too old, you got grandbabies and things of that nature. First, let's slow down a little bit, because she might not even, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I don't think she's gonna show any nudity. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. She's desperate, but she's not that desperate, okay? She's not going to show any nudity. She's just going to show content that you can't get anywhere else, okay? That's what they all say, but when you start going into it and investigating it further, some of the same pictures and videos that they're promoting on OnlyFans, if you skim through their page, you'll find that same picture and that same video, okay? So, I don't think she's going to do any nudity, but she's going to be a little risque in some videos and some pics, a little risque, but you're not going to see everything. You're not going to see the whole enchilada, okay? So from the perspective of, she's too old to be doing that, I think that's kind of like shaming her in not doing it. And it also shows me how fearful a lot of people are. Some people are so scared to see her actually succeed in this, and coming from a perspective, look, she's 53 years old and she's banking money on OnlyFans. Meanwhile, I'm like 25 and I can't even make nowhere near the capital she's making on OnlyFans. Okay. OnlyFans is an entrepreneur type of event. Okay. So, if you got enough followers that really support you, all right, then you can make bank too, okay? And it's a name game, okay? And to me, shaming her, she's old enough to do whatever she wants to do, to be perfectly honest. And if her fans are clamoring for her to do this, then it's really not hurting anyone nor affecting anyone, unless you are a rival to her and you see her as a threat. Okay, that's the only thing I can look at it. To me, it doesn't make a hill of beans if she's on OnlyFans or not, on my opinion. I'm not going to buy it regardless, all right? But, if some people are curious and they want to do it, then wants to see what type of content, I'm just going to tell you straight off the bat that she's not going to show any type of nudity. Okay, if you're gonna, you might see she might be a little risque, but she's not gonna go all the way in it. Okay, and but a lot of people are not gonna think that way. They're gonna tap into her OnlyFans. They're gonna pay that first month, and they're gonna give her a month, maybe two, depending on how thirsty they are. And when they find out she's not doing it, then they're going to unsubscribe. And then the people that are going to be left standing are the people that were fans of her. So, yeah, that's all I got for this. I might do another live stream or another video about this subject, getting it from a perspective, from someone else's perspective. But we'll wait and see on that. But from my point of view, from a male perspective, there's a lot of men out there that would love to see. But see, a lot of men, we get hypnotized, and then we start overthinking stuff, and then we start thinking, oh man, she's probably going to show this, you're going to show that. We get all these expectations, and then once we subscribe to it, they don't do none of the expectations that we were clamoring for, and then we unsubscribe, okay? And then you're going to have, like, females that are going to probably tap in and sign up to OnlyFans and see if she does do that type of nudity. Most notably people that don't like her, and they're probably going to screenshot it and say, see, look, she's too old to be doing this, that, and the third, hoping that she does this, that, and the third, and she doesn't do it, okay? Either way is a waste of money, in my opinion, okay? So, yeah, that's all I got. I'm going to try to, later on this week, have perspectives from females and this, that, and the third. I'm probably going to talk to some of my female comrades and see what they think. But to me, she can make some major bank. Not like Cardi B or not like Bella Thorne, but she's probably going to make some major bank. All right. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.